And I want to conclude by saying that it wasn't just jazz and classical music that I wanted to bring together. Because as a young person, I studied a lot of ethnic or vernacular or folk musics from all over the world. There are about 300,000 musics on the face of this earth. That's a lot of studying to do. I didn't do maybe more than 20 of those. But anyway, so my idea was to bring all the world's music together. And boy, do we ever need that. Music being the most wonderful means of communication between peoples. You know, it is that universal language in a broad sense. And so therefore my idea was to go beyond jazz, to bring all these wonderful musics together, and that has happened mainly through the recordings. That has finally happened. You can now buy any kind of ethnic vernacular recording from any country, whether it's Angola or northern Siberia or Lapland or southern Chile or whatever the heck it is. You can get it in any store, anything. But if you go back to my young years, let alone to Beethoven's, Beethoven couldn't find out what was going on in Tunisia musically, you know. It just wasn't possible. We all have gathered all that, and so many wonderful, talented musicians have now decided to bring all kinds of musical styles together and learn from each other, so to speak, one another. And that's where we are now. And I think it's one of the richest times. It's still going on. We're going to go further with this, there's no question. I mean, have people who are classically trained, who play jazz, but really play jazz well, not just, fool around with it, and they happen to be of Turkish background, so they bring their native Turkish music into this. So you have three musics coagulating together, cross-fertilizing. That's so exciting. And I think in the long run, it's a major philosophical statement that we must come together as people. We got to stop fighting each other in wars and all this other nonsense and have the music. If we could ever find that moment, maybe thousands of years from now, where all the musics of the world would be communicating with each other, and all musicians, I think there wouldn't be any more wars. I think there would be peace.